What's going on, everyone? DeBears here with my first build video of the season. Today we're going over a Arc Jolt type build with Chaos Reach, and it's going to feature one of the new dungeon weapons, the Pyroelectric Propellant, with one of the new perks, Jolting Feedback. I was lucky enough to get a roll with Jolting Feedback and Attrition Orbs, which is pretty sweet, and we're going to be checking that out today. Let's go over the mods. We got our classic 3 down here, and since I'm pairing 2 arc weapons in the energy and heavy slot, we get 2 arc surges and a recuperation mod. We also got 2 resistances. I mean, you can change these out for whatever activity you're doing. I was doing the dungeon before this, so I had 2 of these on. And I got 1 reserve mod for my heavy weapon, which you can really make whatever you want. I have it as Grand Overture, but again, you can make that whatever you want. And we got 1 arc loader mod for those 2 weapons, 2 firepower mods for grenades, 2 arc siphons just to boost the orb count up a little bit more, and a heavy ammo finder. Now for your primary weapon, it really doesn't matter. I have been using this Lost Signal that I crafted a while back, and I have enhanced reverberation on it and auto-loading holster. I mean, again, you can put whatever you want in that top slot. Just since grenade launchers are pretty potent this season, I have this one up here. Now let's check out the subclass. We're using just normal arc, since that's the only subclass with Chaos Reach. Can't use that in Prismatic. Hopefully you will eventually. But besides the point, we got a Healing Rift here. We got Strafe Glide, Chain Lightning, just because I'm a big fan of Chain Lightning as opposed to Ball Lightning. With Chain Lightning, you can get that jolting effect, which is kind of what we're going for. And Storm Grenade is probably your best option here. And then we got Arc Soul. Just Arc Soul's got a buff a while back. They're still pretty great. It doesn't hurt to get a little help when you're playing by yourself, or to give a teammate an Arc Soul for some help. Then we got Electrostatic Mind for defeating targets with arc abilities, or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates an ionic trace, which was going to key into our exotic for this build, which I will go over after the subclass. And collecting an ionic trace also makes you amplified. Then for the fragments, we got the Spark of Focus for increasing our class ability regen after we sprint for a short time. Got the Spark of Resistance, just because that really helps with when you're running all over the place. Your arc grenades jolt targets with the Spark of Shock, and we got the Spark of Discharge for the arc weapon final blows having a chance to create an ionic trace. Just to kind of boost that chance, just in case we don't get the jolt off with our perk from the weapon. It's just another way to try to get more ionic traces. And for the exotic, we have the Geomag Stabilizers, which have always been pretty good, and especially if you're using Chaos Reach, why not pair it with Geomags, because it just makes it that much better. And the second part of this is kind of why we're rolling with the Ionic Traces, where it says collecting Ionic Traces grants you energy for Chaos Reach, just to get that super back a little bit faster. Now, we're going to use our super right now, and then we can see how fast we can get that back. Now with Jolting Feedback, pretty much any yellow bar enemy, as you can see, will get that. Well, I guess not there. Guess I didn't shoot at him enough. It's alright. Just gonna keep getting our... There, it actually went off right there. As we can see there, it went off. You can hear that little sound. That's when you know the jolt has been applied. As we can see, with all these orbs that we've been making, all the ionic traces we've been picking up, we pretty much almost have our super back, and we've only gone through the first room. You can print out a lot of orbs with attrition orbs on this weapon. As we can see, we already got it back. We've only cleared out 1.5 rooms. Keep that going. Let's see if we can get our super back again before the end here. With all these possibilities of making targets jolted, it's just that many more opportunities to make an ionic trace. And there we have it. We have our super twice up in just this one section of the Lost Sector. So it's a pretty sweet build. I've been loving this build in the new dungeon and a lot of other different content. So if you're a Arc kind of guy and you want to give this a try, let me know if you like it or if you got any changes to it. And I will catch everybody in the next build video, which I should have another one coming out in another week. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I will catch everyone in the next one. Peace.